I'm zoomed in.
There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
much better. I think I've had it like that the whole time.
Oh my God, really?
I'm so bad.
That's amazing.
Last we left you, we were staying in an awesome cabin in North Carolina for a little vacation. Well, while we were there, the country kind of shut down. We had been there like 3 or 4 days of our 7-day stay, and all of a sudden, you know, they were saying, don't travel. You know, self-isolate, quarantine the best you can. And we were trying to decide, you know, where are we going to stay? Should we go back and stay with family, or is it better for us to try to separate ourselves from as many people as possible? So we were looking at like short-term leases and maybe doing a 3-month or 6-month lease somewhere. When all of a sudden, out of nowhere, as if they read our minds, the owners of the cabin texted us and said, hey, we're having a lot of people cancel. If you're interested, you're welcome to stay a little longer at a discounted rate. And they meant a few more nights, but we kind of put it out there, even though it sounded a little crazy, and asked, do you have a monthly rate? And they said absolutely. It was great timing. We got really lucky. I like to think that it's a mutually beneficial thing because they were having people cancel their reservations because of the virus, and we got a place to stay for, I think, a very reasonable price. So we're still at that cabin in North Carolina, and we're loving it. Because of the virus, we expected our van delivery to be pushed back even further. We have been waiting a long time for this custom ordered van, way longer than we ever expected it to take. But somehow, we got really lucky, I guess, and we got the van. There it is in the background. Vansel Adams is here. We asked the owners of the cabin if it would be all right if we convert the van here, and they said that was no problem. We've been planning for a long time to get this conversion going, and we have been collecting some materials, but obviously we thought that a lot of things we'd be able to order like 2-day prime shipping, and that's not really happening anymore. Amazon is like prioritizing essential goods, which is totally understandable. So it's pushing us back a little bit because there's still some things that we would like to have before we get started, but we're working those details out, and we're really excited to get started on this thing.
We've been talking a lot back and forth about, you know, what things are going to be like after quarantine lifts, and how we're eager to, you know, have the van up and going and be traveling again, and you know, can't wait for that to happen. And that's true, but at the same time, we're also realizing that, you know, where we are right now is really great, and we get to be in a place like this. And I mean, you know, if we were going to be locked down somewhere, this is kind of the place we would choose to be locked down. So that, I don't know, we're really fortunate in that way, and we're reminding ourselves daily that this is a great spot to be. That was a nice one. That's quality. We're going to be building the van out here as soon as we can. I have a project that I'm working on. It's somewhat time sensitive, and so once that's finished, then we'll be able to hit the van as hard as we can. I think we're going to try to have supplies like delivered to the cabin, and try to stay out or stay in as much as possible and all that good stuff. But we're excited to actually start driving some screws in and getting some materials cut, so we're pumped.
Well, that kind of tells you where we are now. Like, we are, you know, getting materials together, placing orders, and waiting patiently for things to be delivered. Zach does have work right now, which we're really grateful for. And when he finishes up those projects, we're going to dive into the build together, and we're really excited to document that and bring you along for the ride. We hope you're taking care of yourself out there, something I've been struggling with is mentally, this whole thing has been really strange for me, the virus and everything, reading the headlines. And I've had to remind myself that it's okay to not be productive all the time. If you need to take some time and focus on you or your health, your mental health, your a hobby or something, that's what you need to do. And while we've been here, I've been trying to get outside as much as possible, hike a lot with the dogs and everything. We're really fortunate that, we can kind of walk around this neighborhood and it's like a hike and we're not really running into anybody, which is great. I've been watching birds and photographing them and IDing them with the Merlin Bird ID app, which you should check out. It's really cool. I've been painting and stuff and, just taking it one day at a time. So let us know what you're doing to stay calm and sane and just stay healthy. You got to focus on you sometimes too. So, be well, friends. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.
Let's do this. I think I got this. I think I can do it.
Okay. Oh God.
Are you ready?
I'm scared. Okay. Should I put my head down?
Yeah, sure.
There's scissors too.
I'm just doing it.
Okay. It can't be worse than a mullet, Zach. You're fine. You've got this.
Just keep saying that. Repeat that to yourself.
It can't be worse than a mullet. It can't be worse than a mullet.
We'll grow back.
It will grow back. That'll work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yours!
Thank
Yes!
you.